Go. It's been a minute, I know, since I've been here. Hold on, let me go to my Facebook page real quick. Boom. All right. Hey, y'all, what's up? Hey, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? Make sure y'all can see my T-shirt here. Can y'all see my T-shirt? Oh, ah, where am I? Okay, here I am. All right. What's going on? Y'all see my T-shirt here? I am not in here. Okay. Look, we're gonna get on into it. What's up, y'all? It's been a minute. There's a lot of actions going on these past couple of weeks. I hope everybody had an awesome day off from labor. Wow. Hope everybody just kind of chilled out. That's what I did today. I worked on yesterday. Hold on a second. Let me make sure everything is right as I. There you go. Boom. And anyway, I just want to just do a wrap up. Those of you who are still up, and if not, you can just check out the playback for tomorrow. I mean, playback after I'm done and tomorrow. And please, on my YouTube channel, what's up? Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. We're almost there, y'all. I swear. My Facebook, hey, y'all can share and talk about it amongst yourselves. This is just a Labor Day Live with Rico. I think I have a couple of topics I want to talk about. One man, multiple baby mamas. Basically, I'm hinting at the Cam Newton um, and the Nick Cannon interviews they did with this new up and coming Ayala Van Zant type chick, Dr. Cheyenne. Uh, she brought up the topic. It was a lot of topics that she covered during the interview with these guys, but there are some things I didn't see the entire interview. I just saw clips of certain points, and I think the major point that people are talking about is the motivation behind why these guys are having all these children. I want to get to that. And the next one is my next topic is again this Trump derangement syndrome that's really affecting Black people. And on my Facebook page, I'm gonna talk about it on YouTube as well. Black people don't know what Black is anymore. That's amazing. On right here on my Facebook page, I took a clip from Kamala Harris's recent interview with her, I guess with her coach, Tim Walz, and she was asked the direct question of, what do you have to say about Trump saying that you identified as Indian, he didn't know you were Black, and then when did she start running for office that she started calling herself Black, and she no responded with that same silly Joker esque from Batman giggle. Okay. And then she said, same old, no blah blah blah. Next question. She didn't even bother to answer it. Now you lied about your race, lady, but you don't want to answer it. And so I'm not upset with Kamala or Chameleon Harris or Emma Hoff. I'm always observing the behaviors of the voters, particularly Black voters. So let hold on, put a pin in that, y'all. Uh, I want to start off with the Nick Cannon. Start off with the Nick Cannon, Cam Newton interviews, and what Dr. Shannon was pretty much holding them accountable for, asking questions about as it relates to, them having all these multiple children, creating multiple households of fatherless children. That's something that you and I have always talked about. We've always talked about it amongst ourselves as listeners or watchers of these various videos of either show, Nick Cannon show or Cam Newton show. And it is just men due to the fact that he has a platform where they can really get this conversation out there. I hope we really take in consideration what that conversation looked like. It was some truths being told, there was some contradiction and some hypocrisies. And I'm not, and I don't have to be, I don't have to beat a dead horse when it comes to this. Uh, and so I don't have to beat a dead horse with this. And so, because to me, it's not that difficult. Obviously, there's some issues going on. And when you start talking about them having multiple baby mothers and multiple baby fathers by the women, I'm here to tell you that nobody gives a damn about children. I've always said nobody gives a damn about black kids. They don't care about the psychological development of black kids. They don't. Because we be doing more things to make sure that black kids will grow up with less trauma and psychological anguish. But as grown people and even as teenagers, those who have kids at 16, 17, and all that kind of crap, you don't care about kids. And then you keep going with these multiple people. But she was trying to drive it home, Dr. Cheyenne. And by the way, Dr. Cheyenne, um, why, when you were talking to Cam Newton, why was your breasts up on your chin? You're supposed to be a PhD, more sophisticated lady. What was all the titties, the boobs out? And not to say you're not an attractive woman. Um, you're all good looking 41-year-old woman, never married, no kids. And that's not against the law, Ebony K. Williams. But it's certainly not against the law. But you want to be taken seriously. But I understand your woman list came out. You're sitting across from a 6'5", 200 some pound rugged man dressed in these clothes like he's going to one of those Lilith fairs and like he's about to bite into a big ass meat of probably yak leg. Hear ye thine wench. That's how he dresses, all Lilith fairish. Real weird for a dude that damn big. Cam, you too big to be dressing like that, bro. Too goddamn big for that. But anyway, and in an interview, Cam Newton said he wants to have as many children as possible. Let me get to the part let me get to the root or the parts that I wanted to comment on. First of all, Cam Newton and Nick Cannon, they're both inappropriate. And for the longest time, growing up in the inner city or growing up anywhere, you hear these black dudes say, "Yeah, I got about 3, 4 baby mamas. I got about 7, 9 kids, but I take care of all my kids." And I would always have to say, how can you do that when you're not even in any of the households? I don't think this society knows what being a parent is or what a family is anymore, particularly in our community, when 77% of black children are born to single mothers. So pretty much said, piss off with the whole concept of family. But then we go out into public, we try to like almost point or jost at point like joking fingers at Hispanics when you see them husband and wife. She's pregnant. She got one on her arm. They got 4 of them walking in mask, and he holding one. It's like we've lost that, and we seem to think it's funny, but psychologically it's damaging to children. It is. And so Cam Newton and Nick Cannon and the rest of too many of us in the black community, we think because we can house and clothe and feed. Now that's raising. That's maintaining. You have to rear children. You have to parent them. And so these Negro males, and it's not just Nick Cannon, it's not just Joe Silly behind, it's not just Cam Newton, it's a lot of black dudes with these multiple children by multiple women, and then they walk silly ass, I take care of all. Sufficiently take care of children psychologically with their self-esteem, their self-perception, and to make them not feel left out or abandoned. You have to be in the household, dimwits. Rico, what do people get married? I'm not talking about the married folks. I'm talking about you single people who ain't signed no paper, who ain't stood before the preacher, who ain't even stood before God and done what's called those little ceremonial things, those commitment ceremonies, where you say to her and him, we are going to go into this home and create this family through thick and thin. We're going to make sure that those children who did not pick our silly asses, our asses, make sure that they grow up and get out from under us before we start moving around and reproducing over the place. And then you got some silly ass men that want to interpret the Bible when it gets ready. If they're not doing it for a sexist or chauvinistic sense of the Bible. They're doing it for some freak ass sex sense. Like, man, God said, man, we supposed to be fruitful and multiply. He meant under a covenant, asshole. Under a committed relationship. Not just you slanging penis everywhere, fool. You know, they do it all the time. And I always see this. These dudes with multiple baby mamas. They have these children in different households, different cities, different states. And then, you know, you get old and say, I want all my kids together. You wonder why 3 of them don't give a damn about you. 2 of them just find out you got some money and food with you. 1 or 2 of them like, man, the hell with them. It's really weird, Cam Newton, that you would say on your show, I want to have, how many you want to have? And me with, you dumbass. You don't have to worry about no blessing from God, have no baby. You're young enough and you're still, and men can have babies up, produce kids up to 80 years old until as long as we're alive. Men don't have a cutoff. It's the women that do. So for you, a man, to say, long as God bless me, unless you get kicked in the nuts by a mule, you don't need no blessing by God, you weirdo. What's wrong with y'all? Newton, you around here searching for, even though Dr. Cheyenne would say a whole lot of stuff, you know, I think she hinted on it. You searching for manhood through your zipper. You're searching for masculine validation through your zipper. Ain't they a lot of these intellectually and broke ass dudes out in this society searching for a level of manhood through your zipper when you should have had a dad. But here's the part that's really messed up about that damn Cam Newton. And I'm just saying, damn. I don't think we're a human being or anything like that. But his choices and the way he moves the relationship is just kind of weird. And let me tell y'all something. I don't care if dudes ran through 5 chicks 5 days out the week. I know when children are created through your foolishness. That's all. I don't give a damn what grown people do, consenting adults. I don't care. But I start caring when children are brought in through your foolishness. That's when I start caring. Because you know why? Because children can't help anything. Children can't help nothing. Then y'all want to just have them. I said, who is still getting pregnant in 2024? We got handheld drones. We got Apple Watch. You can talk to yourself, talk to people through your wrist. What else? We got the games. You got music that you can download. We got all this technology, but y'all still don't know how to have sex without getting pregnant. Getting pregnant is crazy. No, it's just the weirdest thing. But let me go to the other side of the hypocrisy. Now, I'm talking about Nick Cannon real quick. Nick Cannon, you know when Nick Cannon started reproducing or started getting these women pregnant? When the Jewish community got on his ass, when he allowed Professor Griff to tell the truth about them on his show that he had before the one he has now, and they took all his shows, they just really emasculated him, literally medically he walked around with his pants pulled around his ankles, searching for his manhood and self-esteem. So he thought he would reproduce manhood or get his esteem back by getting all these women pregnant who are happy to line up. That was his problem. And also Nick Cannon had looked at, according to him and Neo in a recent podcast they did, of being looked at the good guy. So they got tired of being looking at the good guy. So he think by getting a bunch of damn tattoos looking like an animal, and number 2, having all these bastard kids all over this by all these women who are lined up to do it, that was going to make him somehow ingratiate himself to the hood or the deep urban areas where black folks live. So stupid. Nick Cannon, you're a suburban geek. You should have stayed there. You're a Nickelodeon geek. You should have stayed there. You knew better. Cam Newton is talked about how he grew up in a household with a professional mother and a professional father who are married for damn near 35, 40 years. He grew up in a home. So I don't understand why he's taking this bastard route and creating children. It's the weirdest thing. But also we have to talk about how, you know, it's the other side of it. Yes, they have control over where they stick their penis. Yes, they have control over where they wear a condom or not. But you know what they don't have control over? Giving birth. Or how to decide who they gonna let get them pregnant. That's where the women come in. See, I can get on them all day long. That's the easy part. But y'all know, y'all got to know there's women who are lined up They knew that Cam Newton had 4 children by their first girlfriend. He never married her. Then, according to recent reports, he's with her for those 4 years, 3 years, and he decided to have an outside baby with the woman who he had 4 children with. What kind of sick ass is that? We could have told little mama, look, I don't want to be with you like that. Before he had 4 children with a Cam Newton. And so that's, from what I understand, that's how that relationship ended. It was going cool, but I had to tip out on her with an Instagram thought, Insta thought. It wasn't anything major, but she ends up she got pregnant. So let me tell y'all this. You guys that cheat in relationships. You mean y'all cheat in relationships and you go back with other women outside your woman? What kind of nasty, adolescent, sick ass crap is that? Y'all do that? It's bad enough you're cheating, but you have raw sex with another woman when you live with somebody? Women do it too, I know, because some of them get pregnant by another dude. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about these old irresponsible bastards. Cam Newton's ignorant behind. Childish behind. You know, it's just weird. Weird behavior. I don't know anything about that. It's weird. And so, in the case of Future, in the case of Nick Cannon, in the case of Cam Newton, and also in the case of those 22 black men that was in Tennessee, it's one guy that had like 40 different baby mamas. Now, and now y'all want to try to shame them and say, y'all are herds. You're searching for man. I get that. But damn, she ain't hardly had no smoke for the women who up. Now, I think after baby number 15, that my baby mama 16 knew about the other 15. Just like these women are lined up to get a baby by Future, getting in line to get some of the millions, get some money from Cam Newton. They're lined up to get money from Nick Cannon. They ain't no better. They don't give a shit about it either. They just want a paycheck. When did women decide to get so goddamn lazy? It's okay to use your coochie to get paid, but why use it to get paid? I don't understand that. Y'all worse than the chicks in the hood. They put their kids on SSI, put them on ADHD medicine to get that little cheap ass chick. Y'all chicks, it ain't SSI, but y'all probably get that little $10,000 a month, $5,000, but you psychologically putting your child's mental health psychologically at risk so you can get paid? Oh God. This is weird. We got to stop this. And Dr. Cheyenne, sweetheart, put this in. If you're going to try to have real serious conversations, don't have your titties on your chin while you're talking to people. Now, I know she was covered up with Nick because had the hots, some kind of hots for Cam Newton. Her titties was on her chin in that interview. It wasn't a bad looking set either. But anywho. So we're not going to play that game. Make monsters out of men because they can't get no cooch without permission. And he can't become a father unless she pushes the baby out with all these 25 forms of options for birth control. We're not going to do that. All right? So let me go to my next topic. My next topic is I've been having a blast on my Facebook page. YouTube, these folks are tripping. I told y'all I did a little piece of it when whenever I mentioned Kamala Harris, black folks act like they don't know what her race is. And another thing I want to share with y'all tonight, and I'll take my time with this, if y'all got a minute. Why we let other folks take over the conversations? Let non-blacks be the head of the conversation about race. Now, for me, it's not difficult. I know when we go back in time, you got these so-called conscious blacks who say, well, consciousness, when the race of the father determines the race of the mother. The race of the child. If the father's black, the child's black. All that kind of foolishness. Or it goes back to the DNA of the mother, and the mother come through her, and that determines the race of the child. All that foolishness. Then you got these weirdo blacks. I'd say the other weirdo blacks. Well, the one drop rule in America, you got one drop, you black, and you accept that? You accept a racist narrative of what black is, a white supremacist racist narrative? When the hell in any kind of metric mathematical system does one drop make a whole anything? One drop makes a whole anything? I didn't take and pass 8th and 9th grade biology to hear this stupid shit. I learned about race in the 9th grade when I took home ec. Shout out to Mrs. Cash. You take a cup of sugar, pour it in a bowl. You take a cup of flour, pour it in a bowl. So what do you get? A bowl of flour? No, you get one mixture. So if you got a white mom and a black dad, that child is what? Mixed, biracial. That's not black. Because just go back to the one drop. Because a lot of y'all, I swear, black people stopped reading books, and I'm telling you, in 1999, because when 2000 hit, we had gone on channel 0, became completely retarded. All these African-centered scholars for 50 years or more trying to teach us through lectures, through articles, through journal publications, through books. Dr. Ben Yakahana, greatest Egyptologist ever lived. Then you have Brother Akwazi right here in Dallas. You have Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, rest in peace. Dr. Julia Hare, peace be upon his sister. You have Joy DeGroot Leary, Dr. Amos Wilson, Dr. John Jackson, who wrote Introduction to African Civilization. You have all these scholars, many others, that taught us about what black is. You had Black Power movement in the 60s and early 70s with James Brown and the Black Panthers. Black Power. I mean, they had a few mulattoes in the Black Panthers. I saw them, that. I can't forget that Angela Davis and that other really high yellow mixed lady, and even the Huey New was biracial. But they had the Black Panther Party. I mean, we knew what black was, because right now, through Barack Obama's, I'm gonna tell you something. That damn Barack Obama from 2008 to 2016, that effed Black America up. We start with BS called post-racial under him, multiculturalism, diversity, DEI. All this shit means anti-black. Why don't y'all? How come I know this and y'all don't? What Kool-Aid? What Jim Jones Kool-Aid are y'all sipping? And we at the bottom of the goddamn pool in this society, of all aspects of society, as a racial group. And then black people ain't like to even talk about race anymore. When everything in this race, we let white folks even talk us out of talking about race. Why is everything got to be about race? Why is everything about race? Everything is not about race. Who does that? You can't talk Jews out of topics dealing with Jews. You can't Hispanics out of Hispanics. You can't talk white folks out of white folks. You can't talk Asians out of Asians, but you can talk blacks out of black? God damn. Oh, God. These Negroes. God damn, this is amazing. So much to the point that your children are being kicked around like rag dolls in this society. Your sons don't know what they want to be. They don't know if they're black. Your daughters trying to act like they're white girls. Some of y'all are raising them to be white girls. Don't let her be even just peanut butter tan. You're going to straighten her hair and put her around all white folks, and she just is Oreo as shit. Your son's the same. Dog. This is amazing. And I say that because I still remember what the scholars wrote. I showed y'all my books. I still have those books in my library about what the scholars taught us. Black is. And I try to keep it simple because most folks today, they always say, keep it simple. Why I got to be so deep? Damn, you read books, you'd be deep. Had real conversations, you'd be deep. But so I did my flour and my sugar mixture. Now let me try something else. I'm gonna continue to ask this question. What two people need to come together to have sex in order to create a white baby? For you, two white people. What two people need to come together to have sex to have an Asian baby? Two Asian people. And I don't know why this is such a difficult question for black people. What two people need together to have sex to create a black baby? It's very simple to me. Two black people, a black man and a black woman. You can't get a black baby from a black man and an Asian, or an Asian man and a black woman, a white woman and a black man, Indian and an Irish. God damn. Everyone else understands their racial makeup except for black. Why the hell do we start reading? Why do we shit on Black History Month the way we? Why do we don't like everything ain't black? Y'all fell for that mulatto president. No, damn well he had a white mama, and y'all gonna let that man tell y'all he's black. Fault people who dare question it. He ain't black. He don't know. He the black president. He the first black president. I mean, y'all Negroes got into it with other blacks like it was the last cracker that came out the box of Ritz. And y'all doing the same thing. When at least Barack Obama was half. He had a black something, even though he was raised. His mindset wasn't black, but he had half DNA black. He was raised by a white woman in a white world. The only time he came in contact with black people is when they selected him to be the gimmicky black president. And because we stopped reading. And we allow other people in our group who are a bunch of big and blacks who are begging for jobs, begging for positions, begging for white validations. Oh my God, we're making history of a black president. No, goddamn well. How come the Democrat Party never produces anybody black for black people? Every time they want to give y'all a black governor, a black senator, or a black president, he's always or she's always mulatto. Or biracial. They don't ever look like me. Don't ever look like Whoopi Goldberg. Don't ever look like Ice Cube. They'll never look like, a real black person. There's always somebody, there's always a mulatto. They always look like Kamala Harris, Barack Obama, or Cory Booker. But you say what you want to say, second party. One thing about those white folks in the Republican Party, they know what a black person is. And all the black men you see this campaign is conservative, they black. Now they might got white wives, most of them, but they're black. Hell, even Candace Owens is black, but she's a Haitian immigrant, something like that. So she, with her white husband and white kids at home. But nobody seems to mind when people have white husbands and white kids when it's a woman or gay. But let a heterosexual masculine black man have a white woman? Oh no, it's time to shut his movie career down. It's time to stop buying his movie tickets. And don't let him have no Latina. His ass is grass. But as long as a black woman gets a non-black spouse or a boyfriend or non-black kids, y'all celebrate her. Who is this? Hater says people that hate black people take it this way. Black people are bigger, stronger, faster, taller, and all the way. Jealousy, homie. You will never see a hater doing better than you. Okay, I've heard. Hey, hater, I heard somebody say, who said that? Never see a hater do it better than you. Well, that's a Steve Harvey quote, ain't it? But I'll take it in this concept because Steven from Django, Harvey, catch raw eggs and made they shoot out his effing nose, the buck tooth, big bald head. Steve Harvey sucks. But I get what you're saying, brother. And J Love Infinite said, teach. He said it a while ago, but I've been meaning to get to it. But anyway, so and we've stopped reading so much that we don't even know we don't even know the difference between race and nationality. God damn. I'm gonna keep it simple. Nationality is where you were born. So you say they Jamaican, Indian. Jamaica is a body of land. It's not a person. It doesn't have a vagina. Okay? They're Hawaiian and they're Hawaiian. Well, wait a minute. Hawaii is a body of land and water. It doesn't have a vagina. Anybody can be African. When you say African American, well, it's anybody. Africa is where you're supposed to be born, but we weren't born. Oh, okay, that's a whole nother topic. But he's staring as African American. Elon Musk is African American. They're both born in Africa, so it doesn't mean black like it used to. That's nationality. Race is why I told y'all black mother, black father. That determines your race. That's a whole group, DNA and all of that. And please spare me. Well, if you shake your tree, you might find somebody white. Look, goddammit. Shake the branch right now. Ain't nothing here. All this is brother. And y'all, those of you and I'm saying that piece because there's so many people trying to find up a way, create any way to make Kamala Harris black. And she's not. That woman even never said she's black. Y'all did. Because you stopped in 1999. Our race, for the most part, stopped reading books. There was for us, by us, about us. We stopped reading. Dr. Claude Anderson said, or who said this? It was it Dr. Francis Cress Wilson or Brother Neely Fuller? Or maybe it said even Dr. John Henry Clark. It came from someone. He said, when you when you don't learn about your own history and who you are, you leave the gate up, leave it wide open for others to define you. So, dude, that is coming to fruition. We stop reading what we call the black books. And I got a black book list for anybody want a copy. $5. Cash at me. Please put your email address in the message. You want a copy of my book list. $5. As well as hold on a second. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Damn it. Meant to have it before I sat down. Dang gummit. Oh, where are you? Where are you? All right. All right, I'm back. Right here. Where is it? Oh shit, that's not it either. Hold on, wait a minute. This is my short story. If y'all want to copy that, it's $10 Cash App. This is not please put in the Cash App or PayPal. It's called The Greatest Pain Ever Felt. It's an absent biological father who never wanted to be found. If you want to copy that, I can send it to you in a PDF. That's only $10. Hold on a minute. What's that damn thing yet? Wait a minute, y'all. And every time I talk about it, race, I have to bring this. This right here. The Making of a Slave, the Willie Lynch letter. It's only $5. Cash App you boy. $ Rico their penis. It's in on the YouTube channel as well as my Facebook page. There's only $5. Please put your email address should you decide to want a copy of either one of them. All of them. The book is $. My book list is $5. The Willie Lynch, a copy of my Willie Lynch letter is only $5. Cash at me. Please leave your email address. Let me know what you want. So stop reading. And so we've allowed white folks to say that, they replace race with skin color. And I hear a lot of y'all say, and I hear a lot of people on YouTube say skin color. No, goddammit, it's race. Don't let white people rewrite the conversation, because their goal is to never pay reparations to black people. Dr. Claude Anderson put it out there. The word's been out there for the longest, but Dr. Claude Anderson put it out there. It's called benign neglect, meaning never acknowledge black people. Never acknowledge mayor, city councilman, governor, president, senators, state reps, politician is to ever mention black people owed anything. Don't ever make a law in their benefit. It's called benign neglect. That's why when you talk to these folks, you mention reparations. Wow, we have to do a study. But with any other group, the money, the check is already being delivered. Cash. Not no goddamn study. They'll allocate $50 million to study. That could be $50 million allocated towards the reparations that are owed to foundational black Americans and American descendants of slaves. We let them say skin color. And so we mimic what CNN and MSNBC and all these I call frontline black who don't represent us. The Roland Martins and the Angela Rye's and the Bakari Sellers and all them bootleg Negroes. They don't represent us. The black Greek Negro. They don't represent black. It doesn't matter what a person's color is. It's not color. It's race. Because every other race has gotten reparations other than black people. Got it? Kamala Harris even said that. I'm not going to do anything just specifically for black people. No. And we hear it all the time. We pretend we don't hear it. And so I got folks all on my Facebook page that's going batshit crazy because they don't want to admit what they hear the woman say herself. They pretend that video is not there. All you Kamalots or Kamala nuts, Kamala Knights. Y'all just act like y'all don't hear what the rest of us hear. Y'all don't see. It's not even a real candidate. Y'all didn't even give the respect by the Democratic Party to have a Democratic primary to let them ballot out to see who'll get the nomination. Y'all know, even if let's say she were to win, I'm not gonna respect her as president because she, at least in 2020, the goddamn it was a Democratic primary. They went through the process. They had debates. They talked about their policy. This woman ain't had no interviews except for last week. Over a month, no interviews nowhere. Nobody asked her any questions. Then she got a softball question from CNN, and she didn't answer that about her race. Somehow y'all still making it about Trump. And you black folks now, since y'all want to vote for her so badly, which is fine. It's your choice. Nobody tell you who to vote for, but y'all have not given legitimate reasons to why, other than, well, she's a black woman. Well, she's part of my sorority. Y'all sound like 5-year-olds. We did that shit with Obama, and look what it got us. Amazing grace, how sweet. And when he sang love and happiness, what was the Al Green song he sang? He got us 2 songs and well, when I have my haters, I just shake them off. That's all we got. No policies, no anti-black. Hold on one second. Only True said, did you know that Abraham Lincoln was black? You know that. What kind of fucking question is that? Y'all hope you ain't think long, Only Truth, to answer that. Times. Someone said, do you know Camel Toe Harris is not black? Blah, blah. Well, you must be just checking in. Don't write another thing, Only Truth, okay, respectfully. Just listen to me. I cover everything. Don't write anything else. I'm not going to respond to it anyway. Now I know this where you're coming from. Do you just wake up out of an egg? You just hatch out of an egg or break out of a turtle's shell? What these easy-ass questions? But anyway, respectfully, Only Truth, whoever you are. But thing is, Abraham Lincoln was a mulatto, by the way. He wasn't black. He was a mulatto, allegedly. The director of FBI, J. Edgar Hoover, was a mulatto. He said, I'm not trying to troll. That's why I took it easy. So I know I'm sure they may be deliberate questions for you, but I hear you. But Abraham Lincoln was a mulatto. J. Edgar Hoover was a mulatto, biracial, hiding. They were hiding in plain sight. So, this is what black looks like. They weren't. If he looked like this, he would never be able to become president. So y'all. And I know black comes in many shades. I know that because of all the mixing that was going on with our great grandmothers and all that kind of stuff. So they lighten us up, just like in Africa, just like in South America. I'm aware of all of that, so I'm not confused about what black is. I know what black is. But see, y'all try to make her black, Kamala, and there's nothing about it says black. Well, she's Jamaican Indian. Indian's a whole nother thing. And then you have those Indians when it comes to skin color. There's Indians that's my skin color, but they don't consider themselves black because black is black Americans. Black is Nubia or Kibulan Africans. See, words have meaning. Everyone knows the origin of what black is. That is people of the sun, us with the noses and the lips. Now, other people have these tans and all that because there's some traces of African in them, but they don't call themselves black because they have more of Italian or European in them, which makes their noses pointy and their jawlines a little different from us. So they're not really black people. They're people with darker skin. Y'all get it? Because we don't read shit. We don't read, and so we sound real stupid. You know, I challenge everybody that's trying to call Kamala Harris black. Go look up some Dr. Claude Anderson. I'm sorry, that as well. But go and look up some Dr. John Henry Clark information on YouTube. Check out a lecture. If you want, you can also buy his books. You know, and it's right. Indian American is not black. It's not. And I've had all these, oh God, everybody's such an intellectual on race. Well, you know, Jamaicans, they go all the way back. They have the Africans. I was in Jamaica for my 50th birthday 5 years ago. Those Jamaica is the island, but the people there are black people. They really look like us, look like me. And I was in Ochos Rios. And I met a friend she worked on the resort that I was staying in. And I connected with her. We both at the resort and we went and had dinner inside the city of Ochos Rios. Let me tell you something. I have not been to Africa yet, but my God, everybody in there looked like Wakanda. Oh, was nothing but black folks. I said, damn, this talking about an ocean of black folks. These speaking their patois and their French, whatever Jamaican language. But also, there's in the last 20 years or 25 years, there's been Asians born over there, so they'll call themselves Jamaicans. But they're Asian Jamaicans. And then there's some white folks born over there, they call them white or European Jamaicans. Or they say, I'm Jamaican, man. No, you white, you European Jamaican. Got it? So, man, but we let folks reduce us to skin color. Anybody can be. Everybody have a dark tone. Whatever is not black, it's just their skin color. And they come over here. You know who they when they infiltrate? Like that girl, Mindy Kaling's brother. He didn't infiltrate a dark skinned Indian. He infiltrated a foundational black American to get a scholarship. Y'all pay attention to these games that's being played on us. Yeah, they may have dark skin, but they don't say, no, I'm Indian. I'd like his color, please. No, they come over. What he did was he shaved his hair low. I think he grew a mustache, put his glasses on, grew a mustache. I think what he did was he cut all his hair and get rid of the texture and look like just a black dude with a low hair with a fade. He got a fade and all that to make it like he a black dude. And I think he said grew a mustache or he took the mustache off so he put African American on his application to get a scholarship that was designated for black Americans. Are y'all paying attention? You're not, because y'all gonna think I'm tripping. Why everything gotta be about race? Why everything gotta be about race? And these are black dudes be saying this silly shit. But I digress. So, all you Kamala nuts, you Kamala Knights, Kamala Harris is not black. And she not even, that woman don't even, how you got any kind of blackness? Not only you married a white man, but you adopted his white children. Wanda Sykes. Y'all gotta be out y'all damn mind. Got to be out y'all mind. That lady, the only thing she did was give a couple of dudes some coochie. Probably a bunch of black dudes. But because you can screw somebody and not become part of the culture. Listen to these out of the culture, out of the black race, cosplaying folks. Oh, let me tell you. Oh, I used to make these greens. Oh, they were so good. I used to make so many. I used to make them in a tub. Let me tell you. Somebody here let me know when their grandmama cooked them greens in a funky ass tub. I've heard of people washing clothes, doing laundry in the tub. Now I've been black. I'm 55 years old. I've been black since day one, since January of 1969. And I ain't never heard since in the 70s, 80s, 90s. Never heard nobody black auntie, nobody's black mother, nobody's black grandma, nobody's black sister-in-law, nothing. To my washing no goddamn greens and no goddamn. And these black women sitting there talking to this woman like she got good sense. What you using your greens? And this bitch gonna say, I use bacon. So somebody tell me, anybody, you can put in the chat. Has your grandma, big mama, your sister, your oldest sister, your auntie ever bacon and some goddamn greens? I've heard of fat meat, turkey meat, turkey necks, turkey butt, ox, neck bone, all that, but I ain't never heard no damn bacon and no greens. But y'all playing these games because y'all the symbolism of it. I thought we was more mature than that. We want the symbolism. Y'all got a black president, and the feminists said, when they got a black man president, we get a black woman. But that could be cool too, dumb, ignorant, silly ass feminist women. But can y'all get a real black woman? I don't mind voting, but a lot of these guys don't want to vote because she's a woman. She's a black woman. That's not true at all. Men are logical in their thinking. I'm not voting for her because she's a liar. A liar. I know all politicians lie, but they ain't never lied about their race other than Barack Obama, all except for the biracials. And we entertain this foolishness as a group. Man, she a black woman, and the women, she black. She's a black woman. And then y'all still, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I had no idea until this woman started running for president that DNA was determined by your college enrollment. I didn't know. I didn't know that your DNA was determined by pledge black fraternity or fraternity. I never knew. I never knew. Now I've known there's some black kids who pledged theta beta, um, or alpha theta, theta cow, chi, kappa data, or whatever those damn white sororities and fraternities are. But neither one of them ever came out and said they was white because they pledged a white fraternity and went to a white school. So how the hell this non-black woman, because she pledged a black sorority, she went to a black college, all of a sudden her DNA shifted to black? Do y'all know how dynamic and delicate DNA is? Do y'all even, we say DNA because we can't even pronounce the long ass word. And y'all reduce it to college enrollment? You can vote for the bitch, I don't care, but y'all ain't have to really be this stupid. You can't be. Vote for her. Who cares? Because whether she wins or if she wins, we still losing. What about Trump if we're gonna win? We've had white president after white president. So why would it matter either way if this white president wins again? Y'all stop talking like we benefit from white president. And why y'all act like Trump is the only so-called racist president we've ever had? We had 45, 46 of them. 45 and one mulatto and one recognized mulatto. And we still ain't got shit. Except for food stamps, welfare, that's for the women. And incarceration for black men. Well, we need the Democratic president to pick the judges. Those judges just really hadn't benefited black men. The Central Park Five, those were Democratic judges or Democratic prosecutors that locked their asses up. So what y'all talking about, Roland Martin? This shit is stupid. The only way we actually survive or to be like we're supposed to be in this country is what Elijah Muhammad said years ago. We've tried everything under the sun to be accepted under this system of this white system. We've crawled in, we've kneeled in, we've prayed in, and we've slept in, meaning we've married white folks, had mixed kids. We've done all these things except for one thing, which is more powerful than an atomic bomb at that time, or a nuclear bomb now. That is black unity. And I know I just cussed a lot of folks out when I said that, because we're so far gone. It doesn't make any sense. Damn. Whew. Lord Jesus. We let these folks tell us what black is. We so much so that we don't even know what black is. That's amazing to listen to. Yeah, and I keep putting stuff on my Facebook page. I'm keep putting stuff on my YouTube channel. At first, I was going well, no, I don't want to put no damn. I'm tired of talking about this is stupid and people just getting into it. But you know what? I'm going to keep my voice because everybody who's supporting Kamala Harris or Biden, they get to say what the fuck they want to say on their Facebook pages all the time. But when I put something up, all of a sudden, this is a specific message I'm about to say to my Facebook audience, my people who on my Facebook come to my Facebook pages and aren't even friends. But when I put something about on my stories, I have people coming to my DMs want to ask me questions, say stuff. They want to say, well, how come you don't ever say nothing about Trump? How come you don't never? Because number one, because I don't fucking have to. Number two, Everyone who knows me knows that I've never followed the crowd. I never really go with what's popular. I've always gone the opposite where everybody else is going. Hell, maybe that's my problem. I ain't rich yet. Damn. I need to learn to jump on trends. I've never followed trends. I've always done me. So everybody got some screwed up stuff to say about Trump. Every fourth Negro with a Facebook page, with an Instagram page, got screwed up to say about Trump. I said, well, damn. I don't. Why don't I do something different? So all my stuff is about Kamala Harris because nobody want to tell the truth about her. So I put my stuff about Kamala Harris, about Joe Biden. Because yes, they too can be critiqued. They too can be examined. And they too are goddamn liars. They too are bold and brass. If you don't know to vote rather for me or Trump, you ain't black. Black people still vote for that dude. I'm not gonna do anything specifically for black people now. And black chicks and beta male simps are punching hard for this chick. She said that. Then y'all got to help me, because I can't hear nothing else. If y'all can't help me make sense with the Obama era. But when you think they could have said that to Jewish white folks? If you don't know to vote for me or Trump, then you ain't Jewish. You think he would have got the Jewish vote? If you don't know whether or not to vote for me, you ain't Asian. You think Asians would have voted for him? Not only with those two groups or Hispanics, or not only those groups would not have voted for them, they would have made a stink out of it. Yes, and Infinite Love, Infinite said, and you tell the truth. She said, just because a person is anti-Kamala doesn't mean that they are pro-Trump. That is correct. There are other candidates in the race, duh, and that person's right. Some black people just love to be insulted. Right, Ryder, K-Night Ryder, I'm telling you, it ain't nothing but some, what do you call it? You got the sadists and the masochists. Yeah, it's a massive when it comes to black people in the Democratic Party. They could have never, Joe Biden could have never said that about no other group. And they would still voted for him. What's up, Risky Cereal? You know, what is wrong with these people? You think Kamala Harris would have said, no, I'm not going to do anything specifically for Jews, Asians, or Hispanic? No. And still would have got their support? Y'all are kidding me, right? What is wrong with black people? We're gonna have to have a real black summit, and it needs to be headed by Tavis Smiley. Again, he needs to do another State of the Black Union address, because black folks in this country are effing retarded. There's something wrong with the Negro male and female in this country. We can't be this. How the hell did we fall off like this? And when Barack Obama was running, we had a lot of people trying to tell Negroes, I'm probably included, y'all don't want to do this. Because y'all fool around and support that biracial guy cosplaying blacks. We are going to lose. And guess what? We lost. I mean, now we've lost our minds. We haven't made any strides except for a certain segment. What? You had your mulatto president, you called black for 12 goddamn years, for 8 years. Now you got this other chicken there who's been vice president for 3 years. And now she trying to run for president. Well, when she get elected, she gonna do it. What is wrong with black folks? That's a serious goddamn question. Somebody better answer me. My brother, let me see. K-Night Rider says total dysfunction. You're correct. It's something going on. Something's going on. And I want to say to folks on my Facebook page, y'all bring your ass over there and start saying stupid stuff on my page. Let me tell y'all something. You know who you are, because we've gone back and forth. And it's so interesting with the Facebook folks. There are some who are strangers who not even on my friends page, on my friends list. But then there are people who I'm familiar with. We're not friends in real life. But that. They ought to know. You can't talk to me like that on my goddamn page. You're going to get this work. I don't care who you are. Because obviously you don't give a fuck who I am. You will come here saying now I'm thinking, you know, let's all be cordial, but because they have this, and I'm getting to this topic, this Trump derangement syndrome. You come on my Facebook page, which I don't mind people coming on my pages. That's why I post stuff, because I want to hear your opinion. But when it comes to Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, now we're talking about Kamala, y'all get into this weird ass mental space as if you have never earned a college degree, like you've never ever been a manager at a corporation, or you're an educator, a principal at a school. These are educated black people that come to me like they're 15 years old, saying the weirdest stuff, not sticking to the topic of my goddamn post. I keep saying them, please. What do you think about the post, the topic? Don't tell me Trump is a liar. I just told you this broad said, go watch the interview. Next question. When asked about her race. But y'all want to say, Trump is a liar. He lied about everything. This post is not about Trump. Stay focused or keep your ass off my Facebook page. Now, some of you are entertained, but when you start attacking me, when you say shit like, well, Rico, just go on, meet it, man. You gonna vote for Trump. Whether I am or not, what's it to you? Who gonna whoop my ass? Or as the chick said on Real Housewives of Atlanta, what's her name? Whitfield. Who gonna check me, boo? Who the fuck do you think you are? You can't tell nobody who to vote for. And if any black want to vote for Trump, we can, motherfucker. We can. Who told you that you can check somebody because they ain't vote for Kamala Harris? You some kind of weirdo? Are you that goddamn Trump deranged that you've lost your goddamn mind and you can talk to grown people like that? Fool. You can't tell grown people what to do. And you certainly not going to bring your stupid ass on my page. You might well go on with you and them Trump supporters. Y'all, what the fuck are you talking about? Stick to the post, you weirdo son of a bitch. Because I'm coming at you the way you coming at me. And then you know who I'm talking to. You claim to know me. You claim that we was cool, but you come in and talk to me like that? No, you can get this block action too, son of a bitch. You can get this work too. So keep your lame ass off my page if you can't be civil. Stick to the topic. I'll constantly block your ass. And I'm here to tell you, I don't block people off my social media because I put stuff up there because I want to hear your opinion about the topic. I don't give a fuck about your opinion about me because I'm not the topic, you asshole. Yeah. Kamala nuts. It's fine. But that doesn't diminish my humanity. That doesn't diminish my intelligence. You remember, we keep telling you that it's multiple candidates, but since most of you blacks don't acknowledge the independent parties, such as the Green Party and who else, Libertarian, you don't acknowledge them. So I guess y'all say, well, you just go and say what you're gonna say. Then here go your other motherfuckers on there. Well, I don't trust nobody who don't take a stance or none. We take our stance in the voting booth. I don't have to take a stance for you because you got Trump derangement syndrome. Y'all know what that is? Hold on, I'm finna sneeze real quick. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Trump derangement syndrome it should be in the DSM-5 when they bring out the DSM-6 in about 10 years, 8 years. It's when I'm gonna give you an example of Trump derangement syndrome. It's like it's something that it grips your your ability to think logically. You're so anti-Trump. You hate that man so much that if someone's not saying exactly what you think he or she should say, you attack them and you accuse them of being a Trump supporter. I'm an independent. I can go either way. Hold on. I can go either way. I'm an independent. Independent, we can go where we want to vote. We can vote any way we want to. I can vote independent if I want to, which I guess what people say, well, you're independent, vote for independent candidate. Well, people always saying, well, I don't know why there'll be like a waste of a vote. So we can go. But I can still vote there if I want to. Tell me who I am. Ain't no need to ask me because it's none of your business. But I haven't kept it a secret. I've been an independent. And if you're and like the person said on here, if you're not kissing Kamala Harris's ass, oh, you're a Trump supporter. In my hometown of Memphis, Tennessee, you can't. Attorney said, I love Trump and all his little dance and his little dance. I don't give a fuck. Somebody said that. Yeah, and it's a shame that if you even talk to Trump or anything, people got to do what's called, I guess, those statements, make those disqualifying statements. Yeah, I waive them, but that doesn't mean I endorse him or do I support him. I'm just saying, well, why people got to do that? How come people have to feel the need to do that? Why? Don't about say, well, I don't support. I'm just saying. No one's asked to apologize if they say anything that doesn't make Trump look mean. No one else has to do that. Because it goes on this whole thing is because I'm black, I'm supposed to be Democrat. And the reason this shit is so prevalent because our community's been ran by women. And a lot of you guys that's claim to be Democrats and you're supposed to be straight, you gotta be kidding me. And unfortunately, a lot of the main race, the main in our race of black men, those who don't vote, it is what it is. But those who vote, they vote like the women. And I'm so happy that this particular race has, hold on one second, y'all. K Knight Rider says, if you're independent, you're a free agent and you can vote for who the hell you want to vote for. That is the truth. But but what I've learned is a lot of black men vote the way their mamas and aunties and wives and little girls vote, their daughters vote. We need, and I'm so happy that this campaign has brought out so much. It lets me know who we are. And when I put posts up like that, it lets me know who you are. When you can't have a civil conversation, a back and forth without accusing anybody, not just me, but anybody on my post who dare stick to the post. Yeah, this Trump supporters now, like that's a negative. Like he's the, I'm telling you, you get to support who the fuck you want to. How come people who are black, they want to, they got to be ran out of the race? But y'all ain't ran down those old funk ass gang members or rappers out of the race. You ain't ran Sexy Red out. You ain't read Ice Spice. Well, she's mulatto. But y'all ain't ran none of these little nasty ass, no rapping the gang members who attack blacks. So y'all ain't never ran them out. But just to say that you're not a Democrat, they need their black card snatched. Lets me know that Trump Derangement Syndrome is weird. Give me an example. Kamala Harris refuses to answer the question about race. You know, Trump is a racist and he a lie. He told about 50,000 lies and he wanted to get the Central Park 5 murders. What the fuck does that have to do with this post? What? Absolutely nothing. That's Trump derangements. If you mention the word Trump, if you black, just be in a room full of other black people and just say Trump, but don't say it like fuck Trump. And when you say Trump around other blacks, you better start it off with fuck Trump or Trump. I ain't vote for that motherfucker. You better say it like that. If you say Trump and you sound calm, or you say Trump, well, yeah, for president. But if you don't say Trump motherfucking ass ain't run for president, they're gonna look at you and they're gonna look at you real suspiciously. Then they're gonna start trying to come up to you and see where you at. And it depends on if you want the drum at that time. Just say, if you are going to vote for Trump, or if you're a Republican and you're black, or anything like opposite of Democrat. If you're at a party, don't have the discussion. If you have to pretty much listen around to see, what the room is, and that's a shame that you can't be black and be free unless you say you're a Democrat, unless you agree with the Democrat blacks are talking about, the shields are talking about. And I don't like that. But I liked a lot of black men. And let's say, we don't care. Goddamn Democratic plantation. And I'm proud of these dudes. And I want to continue to encourage more. They're saying up to 19% based on polling have looked like they support Trump in Georgia, whatever. I want us officially as black men, and there are a lot of black women too. I see the videos of black women. I'm not voting for no damn Kamala. That doesn't mean that they voting for Trump. They're just not voting for her. I want to see at least 50% of blacks, if we can, don't vote Democrat. You can vote independent. You can vote Trump. You can sit out and vote the couch. I need at least 50% of blacks. How can I say this? I want the total number of blacks that vote for Kamala Harris not rise above 50%. But the black vote. But then after this year, though, if y'all voted back in, see, they already let 15 to 19 million illegals in, and they're already going to give them, they're going to brush through all of the muck and muck, the muckery, the muckety muck, and give them full citizenship and full voters' rights. Did y'all know that? That's what they're doing. Chicago feeling it, New York, Colorado. If you live in a Democratic city with a Democratic mayor, you better tell them right now, do not make us a goddamn sanctuary city. But say what you want to say about Texas. Who else? I just saw another state with Louisiana. I think others. The governor and the state legislature have already passed laws that will make sure they clear the roads of these illegals. Number two, they're going to make sure anybody illegal cannot just come out and vote. So the Republicans are on it. Say what you want to say. It's these Democrats that's the downfall of blacks. These democratic neighborhoods, they're the downfall. And so, but we're supposed to continue to vote like that? Are you insane? But to see, women got a lot. They get food stamps, they get all kinds of grants, they get all kinds of stuff. But the men, heterosexual masculine men, there's no room, there's no pedophiles, trans. We don't want to see boys playing girls sports. We don't know. We're not LGBT. We're men, and men are hunter gatherers, protects, providers. And we're the men. We want to be head of our own households. We ain't gonna let no women run our households. That's democratic shit. Republican household, conservative household, the men run the household, and the women are submissive to their men in that community, group, in that political party. They don't empower the women to overdo the men. They empower the women to overdo the men in the Democratic Party. And the men kind of just lay back this way, shit, mad at me. And they talk crazy to you everywhere. The Republican Party is about masculinity. Are they perfect? Hell no. You know a lot of them Republican dudes are closeted. But out in the daylight, in the daytime, they pushing family, family, family. Democrats want two mommies, two daddies. They want a trans and a monkey being together to adopt a little black baby out of Oregon. They want all kinds of shit going on under the guise of inclusivity, inclusion. Y'all keep on voting that way. And black men are trying to get this money. So when that foolishness, feminist foolishness, and Abdul, what's up, man? He said you are absolutely right, for sure. This shit is crazy. And we got all these women in our race, including especially in these black dudes who are siding with the chicks. Because you black dudes ain't built nothing or something going on while y'all kissing these women's ass like that. You have to start voting like men. White men do. Y'all call them conservative Republicans. And by the way, every white person that's a Republican is not part of the MAGA. All that old kind of silly shit. That's not true. Just like every white person wasn't part of the Tea Party. Y'all remember that? It wasn't. So every time you see a white person that's Republican, they ain't no but a Trump MAGA. Anything, but that kind of shame, that sign language, shame, insult, guilt, those days are over. Proud of these black men who are taking the reins and moving on, taking their vote and going elsewhere. Stop automatically giving our vote to these Democratic, locally as well as nationally or statewide. Stop voting for these damn Democrats. They don't mean shit to black people. They don't mean shit to the black family. They don't give a goddamn for masculine, heterosexual black boys and black men. They don't. I debate any one of you motherfuckers that's a Democrat on what I know the Democratic Party is about. And if you can debate it without mentioning Trump, I will buy you a Snickers bar. Well, what you think Trump gonna do? I couldn't care less. But one thing y'all not gonna do is play in my face. Y'all act like them 4 years of Trump and the bomb, 4 years of low gas prices, 4 years of money flowing, jobs, everybody working. Motherfuckers could afford a house with just one income. Y'all gonna act like that didn't happen, huh? Cause y'all let MSNBC push that racism narrative on y'all slow ass. Lived in America before. We know about racism. A lot of people be falling for that kind of bullshit. You don't let these people tell y'all, he's racist, he's racist. That's all y'all got? A lot of shit you make up. Y'all don't think we watch the same speeches y'all watch? A lot of y'all ain't watch no Trump speeches. The hell on True Debate. Y'all let CNN show y'all a clip. Well, a lot of us actually watch the speeches, and so I have to watch them a lot of times so I can say, no, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. That's not what he said. And motherfuckers hate when we do it. Oh, you just old Trump supporter. No, I'm a dude that like the facts. Don't make shit up just because you don't like. And how the fuck we personalities over policy? So y'all like Kamala, so she doesn't have to have a policy because she hasn't. She stole 2 good ones from Trump, but y'all don't even want to mention that, huh? I sound like juvenile, huh? You know, she stole 2 policies, huh? She tried to get away with it, huh? Y'all ain't gonna call out on the stealing, huh? Y'all just gonna vote for it just like that, huh? I love my people, but I know we're sick. I know we're sick. K Wright, we say K Knight Ryder said they act like the economy under Trump was the worst thing, but they proposed was one of them. How come y'all trying to erase 4 years of that dude? That man had this country moving. It was doing so well that all of a sudden the pandemic popped off. There were people calling it pandemic. It was planned. That's what they say. It ain't me talking. So YouTube don't fuck your boy up. No, people said it was going so well that the pandemic all of a sudden happened out of nowhere. Y'all gotta be kidding me, right? Yeah, awesome. All of us, the whole country is moving. They got the country divided. It's racially polarized. It's divided. When did black people give a shit about the country being divided? It's just like I asked the question, when the fuck did black people start liking prosecutors? When the fuck did black people think felonies was funny? He got 38 felonies, but your son and brother and your nephew got about 4 or 5 of them too. He crying every motherfucking day, and y'all mad about that. All of a sudden, Trump get him. It's a punchline? That lets me know Trump Derangement Syndrome. And won't nobody answer the question. When did somebody getting a felony was funny? When black males are one of the main ones that's got out this collecting the motherfuckers like Skittles. But all of a sudden, we like prosecutors. When black men are prosecuted damn near weekly by these men and women in robes. By these attorneys, you're prosecuting attorneys. All this shit is mental bumblefuckery. It's weird. But on November 6th, how y'all gonna apologize for everybody y'all talk because they say they want to be on a Democratic plantation? How y'all gonna apologize to your friend people who Ryder said they got multiple felonies? Yeah, and they still trying to get them damn felonies off their record. But Trump got convicted. All of a sudden they funny now. I'll take y'all serious. And so how y'all gonna apologize? I blocked you. You know you blocked. You ain't got to apologize to me. You can continue to eat a dick. Because you told me what you thought. If I had to block you, or if you went so hard I need to block you, you're in real life too. So I don't give a shit. I don't. Just keep on walking by. Because one thing I've told everybody, and I'll continue to say it. No, you may not ask me anything that I've said on this Facebook or Facebook channel, Facebook page, or YouTube channel. You may not stop me and ask me shit about politics or anything I've said in real life, should you run across me somewhere. If you want to say hello, say hello. We can chop it up, but you may not ask me anything. Not for free. I'll entertain the conversation, but you have to hit my Cash App. $150 per question. $75. $50 follow-up question. If you're gonna hold me up and ask me about no, because what I've learned years ago that black people have no interest in no goddamn solutions. They just like to argue and tell you what you shouldn't say and don't say this about my bitch, don't say it about mine. So just walk on past. I don't mind, especially if you're old. I'm like, care. If you're old, bitch, I totally don't care. But if you're a little young cutie pie, like in your late 20s, early 30s, or 21 and up, you just like you want to ask me, I ain't gonna charge you that much. But anybody over 40, over 35, nah, I'm gonna charge you. No, anybody over 30, 30 and up, I'm charging the shit out you. Young people, teenagers, and if you know you're in college, I'm not charging because I'll teach the youth, but I ain't trying to go back and forth with old motherfuckers. I'm just not. Just not. Because y'all already know everything. But if you want to talk to me, cash at me. If you see me, I'm just saying, and I don't be out and about like this, so I don't care where I am. You see me at the bar, you goddamn see me at a New Year's Eve party somewhere, you see me at a day party somewhere, just out, you see me at Walmart, Kroger, trying to get us some goddamn almond milk and a box of cereal, whatever. Rick, I want to ask you. No, you may not. I told you how you can talk to me if you don't talk to me about nothing on this damn Facebook page, because I'm not gonna give you that energy for free. Because y'all pay everybody else. Hit this goddamn cash app. Say, Rico, here go my $100. And when I see you, I got one question. Fine. So I'm trying to see, did I leave out everything? I have anybody have any questions? You want to ask me a question about something? You can be in those questions right now. Any questions does anyone have? I'll answer it. I got a couple of minutes. Does anyone have any questions? YouTube, y'all got any questions? Those of you who are chiming in, Facebook, y'all got any questions about anything under the sun? Anything what I've said in the last hour? Any questions? Because I'm just I just thought I'd just do this State of the Facebook Union or my Labor Day Live. I may do another one tomorrow and talk about some stuff, but I think I pretty much covered everything because it's really nothing to just talk about it. I'm not one of those YouTubers or Facebookers who, whenever something pops off, I got to go live like that. I guess maybe when I get past 1,000 on YouTube, I'll be more attentive. Right now, it's like it has to hit me after talking. But I do plan to make my YouTube channel a podcast. So did y'all know Timu got some cool little podcast stuff? I said, damn, that microphone actually work. That little switchboard thing actually works. Yeah, so then it may not be the format that you think. It basically be me talking and you calling in and telling me what thoughts are. I'm not gonna, ain't gonna be nothing really deep and heavy. We're just gonna have fun, man. But right now, this is where I share my thoughts, and thank you so much for coming in and listening to what I have to say. And those of you who are listening to me on the playback, thank you so much. I think I was gonna call it a night. Night right. If you who I think you are, hit me up as soon as as soon as I get off this YouTube channel. All right, hit me up as soon as I log out. Everybody on Facebook, y'all be cool. If I left out anything, put it in the chat. But take it easy. Again, don't mind the conversation. If it's not about Trump, don't talk to me about Trump. Because y'all already talk about Trump on y'all own Facebook pages. I see them, but you know what I don't do? I don't stop by and give my opinion because I already know how you feel about it is your right. Now, some people I do. I may say something really quickly. But for the most part, I don't. And I don't come on there and like to disturb. So that's why I come on my page and say what I want to say. So if you choose to come on my page to give a comment on my Facebook page or whatever, sense, stick to the topic. And I can engage you or I won't engage you. But you don't say anything directly to me. Civil question. Yeah, I said it. But again, talk to y'all later. Be cool here on YouTube. Let me get on out of here. Talk to y'all in the future. Hope y'all had a great Labor Day. Don't forget the Cash App for The Making of a Slave. If you want a copy of this PDF, $5. Please leave an email address with this, as well as my black book, my black book list. Make sure only $5 if you like it. Please leave an email address. And those you still want to read my little short story here, it's still pretty cool. The greatest pain ever felt. This is only $10. Cash App or Zelle The Zelle is Ricoinnorthmemphis at hotmail.com. Yeah, you have a Zelle. We can work that out as well. I have this PayPal, Cash App, $10. Please leave an email address so I can get it to you. Y'all be cool. I'm gonna go ahead. So YouTube, I'm finna lock. Night Rider, get at your boy. Y'all be cool and peace.